Aha. Well, hello there. Hold on. I need to get some water. I was gonna get water and then I saw the song ended. Yeah. Hmm. There we go. Um oh, and we'll turn the game on, yes. And we're just picking up from last time. And this one starts with a call. Let's see. I wonder if it's the last one because all of these have the crack on the screen, which I'm pretty sure that means that's the end. Oh, wait. No, yeah. Oh. Okay, well, maybe it continues. Who knows? But we're in the daytime now, it seems, right? Because this is night, day. There was something else I was gonna say at the beginning, I don't remember. Well, I guess hello, and how is everyone's day? We can start with that. Hold on. There's a thing that's gonna fall off my desk, and I just noticed it. Oh yeah, I was gonna get this thing. Oh my. Okay. I was gonna fall off the other side. Let's start. Let's start. Yes. Where should I go? Right here. No. This looks good. Yeah. And we start. 4 a.m. Road. Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected with the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it? Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way! It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. It's the park we were at the beginning. Oh, this guy's dead. Whoa, 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 what the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on. I'm going to call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Ah, this is bad news. So they got someone else. You think this was the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. I spin. Wait. Who is it? Boss, that phone is ringing. Let's think about it. The phone booth seems to be ringing. I didn't even know those could receive calls. Excuse me. Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Are you going to pick it up? Huh? Why would I? 'Cause it's for you. Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. Let's answer it. Who is it? Well, we better go check it out. You're right. Be careful. It could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on. Go on now. Damn it. Hello? Kinchibori Park phone booth. Evening, Detective Susumi. How are things looking out there? Who is this? Wah-ha-ha-ha! I finally got him, the real deal, Detective Tetsuo Susumi himself. Ah, wait, that's Chief Inspector Susumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together. What a time it was. As I recall, you gave quite the runaround. Wait, is this... Fumichika Nijima? What? Did you say Fumichika Nijima? Like the one from the Nijima murders? Maybe. Ding ding ding, you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Susumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clear as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nijima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So, is this payback? Damn it! How did you find me? What's your goal? What's your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try and live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. This guy says the fuck word a lot. Oh, you fucking bet it is. I'll let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Susumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut up! That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. How did you find me? How did you know where I am? That's my favorite part, the sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun raking your tiny little brain for it. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time, I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging for mercy. Oh no, I'm sorry, dear Nijima. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. Shut up! This is exactly why I've always hated you so much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would sate? Yes. Did you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well then, we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint you, but everyone is dead. But I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss, what about me? Or, wait, are you just trying to protect me? There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Ah, dang it. Don't you dare. I'm warning you. Oh, very nice. That's more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny. Asshole. I'm going to find you and make you pay. Ah! I love it! Keep going! I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Susumi, you must have the Evergreen Beach, no? Nijima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of curse? Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hint ends. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. One more thing we should disclose. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know that they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. I could read that better. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one, which means I can have fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Forest of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it? Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole? Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. Aw, dang it. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nijima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your flattery little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul dredges to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Nijima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. Boss? Irio, did you catch all that? Wait, okay, how did he hear on the phone too? Because he was standing all the way over there. I don't know. He's just got really good ears. Nijima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Nijima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigations caught in crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many cursed stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye aye, boss! Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nijima's threat, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killings still made it international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Susumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nijima's whereabouts. Susumi and Irio themselves spent the rest of the night looking for the curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Okay, I thought it was gonna say the end. And I got... Okay. We get 2 more. Opened up. 2 more opened up. And I get a drink of water. Num num num. Sorting things out? Or Hitomi's help? Let's see. Yeah, let's continue on this one. Dang, they've been up all night. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Well, we've got ourselves in quite the mess. Strange deaths popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking for Yoshimi and Nijima. For now, we'd better stop. The end. Start following up on a few leads we've got. Guess I'd better see what Irio's found out. Excuse me. Oh my. I have the hiccups. Things at this station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Things. The floor is yours. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one, the young man we found here. He's been identified as Shogo Okai, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. He drowned? In the middle of the park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that. Boss, isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries too? Ah, it's a quiz. It's the one? I think it's the canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Aria. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind the residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well, yes. The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on, meaning it was I don't think it could be the I think it's this one? Exactly. Crushing is the foot. Is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi? The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries. Then, is this Nijima's doing? Shit. I knew he'd used it. Judging by the time, by the amount of soul dredges the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. I guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it. Hold on, I need water. Got it. And as for the 3rd victim, he was identified as Kohei Jonoichi, 32, teacher at Komagata High School. He was found in the school's courtyard. The cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. A teacher dying at school. Not just any school. Komagata's houses, one of the 7 mysteries. It was Fool's Procession. Huh. Wait. So we use that? Right. That's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right. And Hajima's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? That's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful pratinorier? Uh-huh. Oh, Practinor? A powerful Practinor? One who could pull off a curse like that without using a cursed stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh, really? I see. I don't know too much about this stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Oh, we talk more. Wait, I want to move around. Can I do that? Boss! Let's not go about this in a random. We should think carefully about where and what we're investigating next. Okay. I just wanted to see what it would look like. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I didn't thought about that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daytime. Exactly. It's also likely why Nijima gave us till dusk. Ah, he must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we still got nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers. Aye, aye, boss. Let's do this. The curse bearers. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers you included. Yataro Namigaki had the wood-washing mansion, and Hideki Araishi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both of their cursed stones. And then there's Nijima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that about sums it up. Okay. Wait, what? Known curse bearers. Okay. Well, I know a lot of the curse bearers. What was the reed, though? 7 mysteries. There's still one more. It was the bridge. Okay. We'd better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nijima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. Excuse me. I also want to look a little more at Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumidai's city, community safety bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi. Ah, yes, I heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide, looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds and all that. He must have suspected that some kind of foul play caused... because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh. What was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it. Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at night speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful like a fall. So there's a chance that it was a suicide. That it wasn't a suicide. What a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. So we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. It was the teacher. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? He told me... Okuda? Safety community didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address. Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. I'm not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Kamagata High School is closed today. Ah, because of the teacher that died. That's right. Wait, that's not why. They just didn't have school the next day because... I don't know. Because the teacher said there wasn't gonna be school. Alright. But if that's not something we can do today, we might have to forget about it. Let's move on then. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiance from Community Safety. Her name is Mayu Tozowa? 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But, oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response, dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? I love her hair! Ooh, so cute! Current whereabouts remain unknown. It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps? It's fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or spouse, but Yoshimi was well liked and they'd been together for over 10 years. You never know. Things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. Well now, as soon as she's found... HQ has oh. Wait. Oh, no, it's right here. I don't need to go anywhere. Has mobilized a search unit for Nijima. But so far, we haven't received any word. Guess he wasn't home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. Vacated? You serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he lost track of Nijima when he moved to a new place. Jeez, that's just sloppy. I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Nijima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole's annoyingly good at faking remorse. Or insanity. Whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That'd probably explain why he so brazenly made contact. That asshole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk. Speaking of Nijima, yeah? Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up. I don't have to have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency. That we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if her former father can't find her, how the hell did Nijima do it? Former, eh? That cuts deep. Yikes, sorry. It just kinda slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. The one-sided read. What was that story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up? Oh, right. One of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries. As for Nijima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? A week ago to Komagata High School and look into Hitomi Okuda or Michio Shiraishi's house to find more about her. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. There's a lot we need to do. Oh, I gotta stretch. Big stretch. Okay. I'll also get some water. Well, I'll get some water after I read this. There's a lot we need to do, but not a lot we can do. This ain't looking good. We're gonna run out of time if we don't do something. Gotta keep moving. Okay. I get water now. Ooh. Well, let's do this one now. Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Huh? You're up. Why did you fall asleep standing there? Huh? It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? No, I'm Michio Shiraishi. No. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Seems like you're fully awake. Oh, Mio. Thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or... excuse me. or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? Oh, well, the truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff? Like you would with flower arranging? I had quite the eventful childhood. That sounds like it must have been tough. Yes. It would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant to notable paranormal experts. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing! So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student. Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then. But still, that really is amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment to me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your cursed stone? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold onto it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but Yako, is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean? I can't approve of that. The right may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure that this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe, and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako? I promise I won't use the curse no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curse. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the cursed stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. It's the shop. The candy. What would you get at a candy shop? What would I get? Lots of candy. Probably... I don't know. I'd get as much candy as it can possibly get at a candy shop. Maybe. Yeah. I thought it I thought it unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of this school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. Oh. This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay? Mr. Jonoichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. What? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. There's no way! Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Joniichi's body was in the middle of the grounds, but his body was covered in bruises like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, is very likely that it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? It seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary! Yeesh. So, the curses really do kill people. And someone used it? Keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Oh, sorry! I wish I had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Jonoichi. Let's see what she has to say. Neom. Oh, Mio, wait for me! I love her hair. Very cute. Huh? So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. She owes you? Oh, yeah. Right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me, one of those, what is it? Oh, exorcisms. Huh? So, that's what it was. Did you hear about Mr. Jonoichi? Heard about it. I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? I don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What can I tell you? It was almost dawn, probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran to the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Somebody help me, forgive me, Michio! Or something like that, while he was running around. Michio? You mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else in the ground, out on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But just for a second, I think I saw a girl in a school's uniform with her hair in braids. Oh. I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. And then I heard him begging for his life like it. I was wrong and I'll do anything. Then all of a sudden, his arms and legs snapped, and even though he was just standing there, his arms and legs broke out without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But from what you've told us, it's almost like Michio's ghost chased down Jonoichi and killed him. Hell if I know anything about that. I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope. And I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Not like they'd believe such an insane story anyways. Right. But there must have at least been one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah. I guess there was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off. You've got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though, I'm sure that was hard enough for you. That's all I know about that asshole's death. Hey Mia, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jonoichi died, it sounds a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see myself. It didn't. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state of Michio's body was in it like she had fallen from high up. Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curse of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can't trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. Okay. He told me, were you possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mio, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep. Some people are born with natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people have their personality taken or taken over when possessed too? It is possible with spirits who have a very close relationship with their target, like siblings or parent or a child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. So the census, or whatever you see on TV, are all bogus. Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed, though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host. The deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough, though, for you being possessed for so long, he told me. Whatever. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Excuse me. Yeah. It's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden, saying she was gonna exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh. I guess that makes sense. He told me, last night before you witnessed Mr. Jonoichi's collapse. Can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right. With everything that happened with Mr. Jonoichi, they'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with him that night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have to be able to kill him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, that piece of shit Jonoichi called me over here acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? How terrible! Whatever, I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer in society when he doesn't know shit about them. That asshole was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain where to start. What did you mean by Mr. Jonoichi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. No way, that's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Jonoichi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt like she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. He told me, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know he sports around school. People go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. I walked in on it. I couldn't just leave her alone looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around, but she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep a secret. Michio, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft. No. Of course, Jonuichi didn't change. He kept doing whatever he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. He told me, if you knew about it, then why didn't you? You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell? More responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming you, Tomi. Michio, why? Did you hear what the dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was either. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more than a person that meets the eye, you know. There must have been some reason. Dunno. Got nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Ah, right. Remember that noisy cop I mentioned, who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasoda Gardens a couple days ago in Yoshimi. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough, guys. Real rough. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy. But good looking out for folks, so he was the only one I could talk to. Huh. So there was someone like that within the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, other thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy with like that acting like he was a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. Must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the garden the night he died. Oh no. Oh, then I need water. Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he'd listen to whatever I was pissed off about. That day he called me over there like usual. But something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, like, he asked me for a favor, too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. Excuse me. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one. Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had, like, a special talisman or something. But apparently, Michio always avoided the subject. A talisman that Michio had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me and said, could there have been something that Michio couldn't tell even the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonoichi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio? What is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside it, there's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, that's what he was asking. What he was asking is such a pain in the ass. I figured he'd had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that. Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt like something was going to happen to him. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? No, I've just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right to just to ignore a dead guy's request. Hold on, my cat is awake. Oop, and I have to make room for her on her pillow. Because she's looking and she's like, hey, that's where I go. Why you stuff on my pillow? Hello, kitty. Can you hear her? She's talking. He told me. Yeah. That talisman. Would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So last night, you were looking for the talisman Michio had, yeah? And I figured that a piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. She gave me some cryptic response, like, I can't talk about it. Talk about it right now. Come to school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used to it for secret meetings before. Yuck. I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. Yeah, so we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. But nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Were you okay? Yeah. That's right, when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Jonoichi was freaking out. My gosh. Good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw an old man, Ashiyama, talking to, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Jonoichi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were only there to look for Michio's talisman. I was dumb to fall for that creep Jonoichi's trap so easily. It could have gone a lot worse, but I lucked out. What you described sounds like Michio killed Mr. Jonoichi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way. You mean that really was her ghost? Like, for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regrets can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright then. Supposing that it was the spirit board, supposing what the spirit board said is true, and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is... I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. And that's all I know. Happy? Still, I gotta look for the talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you two find out anything about Michio's talismans, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Right. I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You're the ones avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. Don't die out there, okay? Thanks. But be careful. All right, then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Jonoichi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Jonoichi seemed to be different. The people in the school at the time, other than us, were Mr. Jonoichi, he told me, and old man Ashiyama, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person who told me saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what he told me was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jonoichi is pretty suspicious, though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed, right? That's why I say there are multiple. Oh, right. The person who killed Mr. Jonoichi would have to be the one, which means must either be the mysterious girl or old man Ashiyama. Yeah, we should certainly be careful for them. That said, the mysterious girl in the fact that Mr. Jonoichi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Hello, Kitty. She's like, I'm awake, so that means I get attention. And I've been scratching her this entire time. She's been getting the scratches behind her ears. She just wants more. She's like, stop looking at the screen. I don't know if you heard that little meow she did. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh! I just remembered, I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he's involved with the curses, given that he's the one doing the research of the Rite of Resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of old man Ashiyama and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but as for what to do now, I'd like to find out who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Huh. That makes sense. In which case, next we should do... what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try and look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? We could go... Is there a certain order we should go? Well, let's go here. He's right there. And so? Mio Kurozuzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. The end for now. And okay. I think we save here. Hold on, my cat's knocking things over. I think we'll save here. Yes. Save. And we'll just save it 5, and then we could start saving over things. Yeah. Return to title. Yes. We'll do that. Yes, yes. Okay. And let's see. I think I'll just go ahead and end it. Yeah. I was looking for someone to raid, but I think let's uh just do the ending. Oh, I'll go in the middle though. Yeah. But now I'm big. And this big. Okay. But thank you for stopping by and watching. And let's see, I might continue on again tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the day goes. But thank you. Thank you for coming by and watching and hanging out. And I hope you had a fun time watching. And I hope you'll have a good rest of the night or day, wherever you're at. Bye bye. It does look like someone's still here. Maybe I will raid. I will. Yeah. It looks like. Yeah. And then you could keep hanging out and watching. Yeah. I hope we'll raid. Well, yeah. And I hope you have lots of fun. Oh, I gotta click start raid. Yes. I hope you have lots of fun and a good rest of the day or night. Yeah.